Hello, welcome back to Detour the podcast. Today we've got a guest host, apparently, who came all the way from Bonnie, Scotland to come and tell you that Joshua made me a mango smoothie.
Yeah, what's your opinion?
It's really nice.
That has 4 mangoes in it, a bit of ice cream, some ice.
I mean,
lots of milk.
Really feel like I'm living the actual summer experience. I've always said that I don't like summer and that winter is the key time for fashion. And
winter is the key time for fashion.
yeah, because you can do layers.
I love a good trench coat.
Long sleeve shirts are
yes,
excellent.
Yeah.
Just winter's better in every way. Also, like in winter you can get warm, but in summer you can't just get cold.
Exactly. Well.
Unless you have an air conditioner.
It's true. You can always put layers on. You can never take layers off.
Exactly. There's just skin.
Yeah. And so, but today, you're living your summer fantasy. We've been in the pool. I made you a smoothie. We've had snags on the Barbie.
It's ridiculous.
It's like all our problems are through the window.
Because I'm living a summer
loving,
having a ball. I sang that into my smoothie cup. Detour the podcast, the show where we don't know what we're talking about,
and you don't know what you're listening to. What is, in your opinion, the pinnacle of pool entertainment? Are you a water polo girl? Are you a frisbee girl? Like, have you played classic catches?
I loved Marco Polo. What is classic catches?
Marco Polo, I got bored of it after a while, and you had all of those idiot kids that would like get out of the pool and think they were so smart.
Yeah.
You know? Like, stop. Classic catches, on the other hand, you never play classic catches?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You have a ball or a frisbee, and someone throws it not directly to you, but like you're outside of the pool, right? On the edge of the pool.
Right.
Someone throws the frisbee or the ball to the middle of the pool, and you have to jump in and catch the ball and hit a pose. And then everyone decides on who has the best, like, classic catch pose.
Oh my god, that's advanced, and also sounds way too risky for me. I am a zero risk kind of person. Right. I don't like putting myself or my body in danger in any way. I don't like tree climbing. I don't like mountains.
True.
Yeah.
Mountains, bit dodgy. It's like
you go up there.
The view is nice and you're getting a good workout, but
it's done.
You can also just fall off a cliff and die.
Yeah.
Like Jay nearly did that the other day.
He did?
Yeah.
I hadn't heard of this.
Jane went to a mountain and they were like having a full-on trip.
And it was raining, wasn't it?
Jay tripped over and there was like a wall on one side and there was a cliff on the other, and Jay just decided to like nearly roll off the cliff.
Oh my god!
It was a little bit treacherous.
Ain't that just the way?
Here's the thing. My favourite thing to do.
Tell me.
After a day at the pool or a day at the beach is I get home and I get in the shower. And I was in the shower the other day. Here's the real kicker of this episode. I am a little bit obsessed currently. I was searching my phone the other night for wacky instructions that people put on their like branded products. Because Tane's mum, Beck, for Christmas every year, she gets us these little sets of like, there's like some body wash, there's some deodorant, there's like a nice pair of boxers.
Yeah.
Like it's quirky, it's nice. Their body wash set of choice is by Tradie, the brand.
Oh.
I haven't read this to you, but I love how a brand that is clearly catered towards like straight, like beastly men. Their instructions sound like they're trying to lure them in to wash themselves, as if they don't know that they need to not smell.
It's an unfortunate fact of the world.
Are you ready? Directions. Apply liberally all over your rugged body, pits and bits.
Oh!
gently massage into your rigatoni.
Excuse me?
Or find someone easy on the eyes to assist. Use as often as desired to avoid the pong.
Oh my goodness.
I love their adjectives. Rugged body.
Pong.
All over your rigatoni. Like,
what is a rigatoni?
I don't know.
What's a rigatoni?
Why do they need to be convinced to wash themselves?
Because it's a hard task.
It's like a child.
Yep.
Okay. Anyway, I was looking at some other ones and I compiled like a top 10 on my phone. I don't know if it was 10, but I just screenshotted all of the phone ones, you know?
Yeah.
I don't have my phone with me or turned on. So while I go do that, I guess I'll just let you take the stage. You can have a little segment while
Oh
we
my
go.
goodness, all to me. That's a lot of pressure. You don't know what you've done, Josh. It's really a big mistake. I was once, what's the word when you, like, emceeing. I was emceeing for a school talent show, and I had a co-MC who had the gift of gab and was very, you know, witty and could talk a lot for a very long time. And then there was me. And it just so happened that one of the segments in between, I had to go out alone and by myself, and it was a glorious train wreck. I think I did quite well. Like, it was a spectacle. It wasn't good, but that's why it was good, you know? And now Josh is back, so I hope that's not what just happened then.
Do you know what I witnessed before we started recording this episode, folks? Eliza, my darling sister, has a collection of, like, sensory toys. Mm-hmm. You know how, like, that's, like, the thing right now for, like, primary school kids. They're all obsessed with, like, slimes and stress balls and, like, fidget cubes and stuff. Mm-hmm. She has this contraption. It's like a ball, but inside the ball there's, like, a variety of coloured balls. And you sort of, like, swap them all around so that they're all mismatched, and you have to get the right coloured ball back to the right coloured hole.
Okay, it's like an in-between between Rubik's Cube and those little things that you put a triangle in the right shape.
Yeah, that, like, teach toddlers what shapes fit well.
Yeah, it's like a intermediate level of that.
Yeah, and I messed it all up so that Peter could try and figure it out. And Peter spent 10 good minutes just, like, intently staring at it, trying to get it right. And then she still couldn't at the end. The black ball was on the complete opposite side of the puzzle. I give it to my sister for like 3 seconds, and she's just like working away, and I see Peter's expression. She's completely fascinated and dumbfounded by how my sister just knows how to solve this puzzle. Are sensory toys and, like, these little fidget puzzles making people smarter than us?
And by people you mean little children?
Yes.
Yeah, it may be a concerning thing to, you know, keep on the brain. Just watch them.
Also,
they might be surpassing us soon.
I have like an iPhone 8. My sister has like an iPhone 10.
Bro, that's the thing.
And she's 11 years old. I didn't get my first phone until I was 13.
Same dude. Okay, listen. The order of inheritance with phones has completely gotten a bit mismatched in my brother. I only have one brother, so
that's the only siblings you have.
But still, I am technically, you know, higher in the hierarchy. Am I not?
You are the hierarchy.
I am the highest of the archy. But no, not when it comes to phones. It goes now from not even from my dad, actually. Now my dad is below my brother. Liam gets the most high-tech phone, which is fair. I think it's because he sort of, like, appreciates it the most.
Right, he knows how to use everything.
Exactly,
you know,
like, he knows all the specs, he knows how to use the 4K camera that apparently comes with them now.
Oh, come on, but if Tony had that, we could be getting 4K what's on in Gimpy.
I know, but he has, like, a camera, like a camera.
Yeah.
But gee, Liam was describing the new iPhone, and it doesn't sound like a phone anymore. It's a camera that can make calls.
It's a camera before it's a phone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm lowest on the hierarchy.
Well, I guess that's why they call it a camera phone and not a phone camera, I guess.
Is that? I think think that was just when they first added camera to phone and they were like, it's a camera phone.
Wow.
I don't think they thought that much about it. Yeah, nah. I still got an iPhone 8, I think it is.
Yeah, well, I have an iPhone 8 Plus.
Yep, okay,
Yeah,
we just like visually
right.
compared. Speaking of your iPhone 8, please tell me your research.
Yeah, I have 4, not 10, of some funny cleaning labels that
4, not 10.
That I've screenshotted here. Number 1 on the list. I don't know what product this is, but on the back of it, it says, "You were reading this because you forgot your smartphone when you went to the toilet, didn't you?"
Wow. I think that might be like a toilet cleaner?
Yeah, for sure. Nothing to be used on human skin.
No.
This next one is dog shampoo, right? Not human shampoo.
Uh-huh.
Remember to eliminate all escape routes well in advance. A tip. Once your pet is slippery and wet, he or she is suddenly smarter and faster than you are.
Oh, she's always faster than I am.
Correct. Although you've got like a little one.
Yeah, I got a rat.
She's easy to like
wrangle. Yeah.
Growing up with big dogs, like the 2 Cocker Spaniels I've got at the moment, they're all right. Mm-hmm. Growing up with Jasper, he was like this massive Ridgeback.
Oh my god.
And he was so big. We'd take him for walks, but he would be taking me for walks. You know?
Yeah, no, I could like just put my mini Foxy in a sink.
True! Yeah. We had to bathe him in a wheelbarrow.
That's fun. Okay. Very thrifty.
This next one is it's like hand cream or like skin lotion. And it says, after showering, apply generously onto any skin that evokes warm, scaly memories of the pet iguana your cousin Danny had in 7th grade.
Excuse me?
In other words, apply to dry skin.
Why does it have to be warm? Warm, scaly memories. Why is it a little salacious in a way?
Salacious?
You like that word?
I don't know what that means.
Do I? Who knows?
Okay, we'll roll with that. Yeah, it's fine. I called people with nose piercings felons in the last episode instead of fellows. So
we're even now.
Good God. Alright, this one made me cackle at 2 a.m. Like, I cackled. It's instructions for a hairdryer, and on the back it says, do not use... Sorry, I have to prepare. Do not use on people who are sleeping.
Oh my god. What? Why?
How ridiculous is that? It says, do not use on people who are sleeping. And the image that popped into my brain is just, who is trying to use a hairdryer on their sleeping friend?
Why is it such a common issue that they have to write it down on the packaging?
That's funny.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, the one underneath it isn't underlined, but like, I feel like it's also not something anyone would really do.
What's it say?
It's not even meant to be the funny one, but to me it's funny just because it's stupid. Never insert any object into the opening of this appliance.
Oh, Joshua.
1. Suggestive. 2. What are you, blow drying a carrot? Like,
oh my god.
And so that was my...
That's a cooking method, I'm sure.
Blow drying carrots.
No, think about it. Get it warm. Could you not?
Yeah. What are you going to do then?
You eat warm carrot. Isn't that cooking?
I mean, to an extent, but I don't think
cooking
is
just food warm.
Food warm?
No?
Well, it depends.
I'm not exactly a chef.
No, you're no Gordon Ramsay up in here.
I'm not.
But, like, yeah, thus spurs my fascination for products that have weird instructions written on the back of them.
Wow, that was a journey and a half. Thank you.
Here we are again at the point of the podcast where we try and scramble our way to a different conversation topic. Not usually without me putting in the whoosh sound effect.
Let's hope that occurs at this very moment. How was your school tuckshop situation?
This is something, okay. The way you looked at me when you asked that question, it was like, Joshua, why is this written on our, like, to talk about? But, okay. In your, like, I feel like a lot of primary school tuck shops were run this way, but I just want to know if it was the same in Gympie.
Yeah.
At my primary school, right, our tuck shop ordering process, we had those brown paper bags.
Yeah.
And we had to write on the front what we were ordering and like add it up with the money and everything. And then at first break, someone would bring a basket of all of the bags to your classroom, and so that you would like walk out and pick up whichever bag was yours.
Oh, we didn't get it delivered.
Oh no, see, we had like delivery.
No.
There was a basket for each class.
What?
And
That's so elaborate.
everyone who ordered tuck shop in that class would get the basket brought to them at first break and second break.
What in the world?
And if you had change, they would sticky tape the change to the front of the bag.
What?
I had a friend in primary school who would her mother started only paying for tuck shop, either not at all or just like with the exact correct amount, because my friend kept on like forgetting that there was like a 50-cent coin or something strapped to the front of the bag,
and they throw it in the bin.
And she'd get home every afternoon and it would be like, where's the change? And she'd be like, I threw it in the bin. And I swear she would have thrown out at least $100 over the course of primary school.
Are you kidding?
At least. She was a repeat offender.
My goodness.
Repeat offender.
Well, gee, they really went to a lot of effort. Like, those mums in the tuck shop must have not had much else to do.
Yeah.
Like, they were really doing the most.
They were efficient, though. But you know what? I would always order. Okay, it sort of changed when I got to the higher grades because my taste evolved. You know? I went from, like, chicken nuggets or a sausage roll at first break and 2 cookies at second break to 2 cookies at second break and a chicken lettuce and mayo burger at first break.
That is lovely.
It was quite lovely. And I don't know what chicken they used, but it was heavenly, man.
That evokes this strong memory in me that I always would order the exact same thing. I have no idea what it was, but I only ate that from the tuck shop, and I ordered it, and it was just heaven. But everyone was like, why do you always eat that, Peter? And I was like, I don't know, man.
Because you're superior.
I find what I like, and I stick to it.
Exactly. I can't go to a tavern without ordering a Parmigiana.
Why do people judge me for always having the same order? What if I just like that type of food?
Exactly. It's not like you've never ever tried a different kind of food in your life.
Yeah, I just
you
have
just
a
know
preference.
what you like.
And it's yummy, and I want to have a yummy that day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I would also enjoy the little jelly tube things, and you'd like cut it off, and it would like be like just a little string of jelly, and people would choke on them all the time.
My. What do you mean choke?
Or those ice blocks that like you cut them in half in the middle, and they're like 2 little tubes, and they were like sour and fruity.
Oh.
The memories. They're coming back.
Yeah.
But I want to know about Gympie tuck shops.
Oh, well, like, there wasn't much to it. It was just sort of in this cement little area with a little tray thing. You plonked it in the morning, and then when it was lunchtime, you went to the tuck shop and they gave it to you. None of this sticky tape business. Just chuck the change inside the bag. I can't remember what it was that I had every day, but it was so good. So that's helpful. Let's say it was like a lasagna.
Oh.
Yeah.
A tortilla stack.
Sounds a bit... Oh, I love a good tortilla stack.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, but we had a slinky machine. That was
Yes!
the most notable moment.
God. 50 cents, bring your own apple, and they'll slinky it up for you.
But little me was making the calculations. I was like, it costs them nothing to make this slinky. I'm providing the apple. What is the 50-cent labor of just, like, turning the crank? Let me do it, lady.
Like you're a 10-year-old Peter.
Yeah.
Like, crank it!
I did not like the economics of the situation. I thought they were taking advantage of it.
You're a smart child.
Maybe.
I thought that was like bargain. 50 cents for a slinky. Hell yeah.
Nah, there's no cost exchange. Their outlaying is 0. So they're 100% profit. So, good investment all in all, a slinky machine.
We bought an Apple Slinky once.
Yeah, see, I always thought, what if I just buy one myself and then I can make them? That's a lot of effort. And they also go, like, brown.
Yeah. Dad brings home a whole bunch of random shit that we've used once and it gets chucked in a cupboard.
I love that.
We had an ice cream maker.
Because your dad works at an electronics store, you have every gadget known to man.
Yeah.
I didn't think I would ever see half of the things that existed in your house.
We've got like 533 air fryers, 37 like ice cream machines, 24 slushy makers.
Oh my god, you got a whole coffee machine.
We have a whole massive coffee machine and 2 of the little capsule ones as well. Mm-hmm. It's a bit...
Many fridges.
Bit overkill.
I don't think so. If you can, you do.
But like, see, the thing is, they're not sort of like just given to him, you know. He's like, he tests them. So they're sort of like test models, you know.
Ah, so he can like recommend them to the customers.
That's it. That's the pro play. But
what would he recommend? What would you recommend? What's your most helpful gadget?
Most helpful gadget. I don't know. An air fryer is pretty good. Everyone's on the air fryer train right now.
What's the least helpful gadget?
The least helpful gadget? The ice cream machine that doesn't work.
Well, that'd do it, eh?
No, there's got to be something less helpful than that. I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's something... That's it. My dad has this little gadget that, like, screws off the tops of aluminium cans.
Yeah, and he was showing everyone.
Yeah, it, like, latches onto the top of, like, a Coke can, and it'll take the lid off in a way that you can just drink out of the can like a cup. But you can just also...
pull the tab
and drink it normally.
And he did it for Jed's cup, and Jed was like, "Man, that's useless."
Yeah. That's it. That's it.
Wow. No, I've never had gadgety things.
You know, my high school had a coffee shop.
What?
Like, if you got to school between like 7 and 9, we started at like 10 to 9. If you got out of school between 7 and that time, you could walk past the tuck shop to this little square, and they had like a full-on barista machine and everything.
Wow.
And they wouldn't make students below year 11 and 12, that they would refuse to make them coffee.
Okay, good. Because I was just about to say hot topic, but I don't think you should give children caffeine.
Senior students could have it, and the teachers could have it, obviously. Everyone lower than that could have, like, hot chocolates or chais.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It was really bougie.
Yeah.
And they got together a breakfast club, and students would actually volunteer their own time to get to school at, like, 7 a.m. to cook up some, like, real bad quality, like, little hash browns and, like, bacon muffin things to serve to other people.
Pleasant. Did you ever go?
I did.
And
not to make stuff.
Yeah.
To eat stuff. You know me.
Was it just free stuff?
No. You had to like pay like $2 for it. But like, still.
Our school, like sometimes they had, I don't know when it occurred because I never went, but they would like make some breakfasts for kids who couldn't afford breakfast.
That's good.
Or they'd have like little sandwiches before QCS if kids hadn't eaten QCS.
They gave us
breakfast.
a full banquet before QCS.
Oh.
We got tables of pancakes and burgers.
Okay.
And like they went.
Okay.
Well, because here's the thing.
All right, Mr. Private School.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
Here's the thing. I was the foundation year of my school. Like my school was like new when I went into year 8.
That's buck wild. Every school in Gympie has been around for 100 years.
Longer.
Yeah.
So, in year 8, our school had no buildings. Guess where my, like, school was? Every single classroom took place in the primary school hall.
What?
They had 4 divider walls set up in the primary school hall, and my school consisted of 60 students and a handful of teachers, and that was my year 8.
Whoa.
In year 9 and 10, we had our first buildings built, and we had proper, like, buildings. And then by year 10, 11, we had, like, full-on staff. Obviously, like, I was, like, the first batch of students in year 8. So we were always, like, the top students. No one was ever older than us.
Oh my god, you were the king of the school.
Yeah, we were constantly the top dogs in every single grade.
That explains a lot.
My ego.
Yeah, the way you cried at your graduation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, I think that's why they, like, went above and beyond to, like, really pump us up for QCS, because, like, the school had never had any results done before, and they needed to like put us on the board as a good school.
Yeah.
So they needed all of us to do well. So they were bringing in QCS guidance lecturers, and every single week we would have a class dedicated to QCS practice. We did like 5 QCS practice essays and tests and stuff, and they were sent off to get marked.
Yeah, we did that too.
And then if people weren't doing well enough, they'd have to go in for a meeting with the deputy principal and talk about what OP they want and everything. Anyway, we ended up doing fairly well. I think like 90% of us got in between OP1 and 10. So like we did really well.
That's really good.
We had 2 or 3 OP1s.
Look at you.
Maybe only 2.
Oh, well, my school had more than you. No, I didn't actually pay attention to how well we did. I just know that James Nash was like, we did good in QCS. I didn't know, like, why, because I just didn't care. Yeah. But Quinn did good. Hell yeah, Quinn. Mwah. Yeah, we had a lot of OP1s. Not me.
That's okay. I only really did OP. Well, I mean, we did an acting course. We didn't need the OP to get in. It was like an audition entry.
I didn't get a bad OP.
No, neither did I. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I didn't need to do OP, but I did OP because I wanted to be better than my brother. And I love you, Ben. But my OP9 is better than your OP10.
That's so petty, Josh.
But, like, it was worth it.
I got an OP6.
Oh, fancy.
Like, what did it do me, though?
You know what I love?
Yeah?
Oh my god, we did OP in the same year. We took the same test, Peta.
Yeah, Josh. Oh my god, let's vibe about the...
Did you
the shoelace question.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh my god, the meme page. Remember?
I was on it.
That was vibing.
Oh.
Dude, we were connected.
Wow. That's crazy. Because we had that, like, OP guidance guy come to our school, and he was, like, taking us through, like, what, like, 1-star questions mean, and 2-star questions, and 3 and 4. And I remember him saying to us, oh, you're not going to get a 5-star question, because there hasn't been a 5-star question on a QCS test since 2009 or something. Open the first page on QCS day. 5-star question.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? I shat myself.
No, I was vibing. I liked the essay writing. I also was very confused as to why anyone would ever write a informative essay. Because who has just knowledge in their head about a random topic from a, like, prompt page?
Well, let me tell you.
Did you? No, always choose creative writing because you just make it up.
I loved creative writing.
Like, you always just tell a story, fictional. Like, it doesn't matter if it's true or not.
And
but
you can chuck in some, like, bull honky symbolism.
Exactly.
And who are they to tell you that it's not, like, deep, you know?
I mean, for one of my practice tests, I did find a way to write an essay about Commedia, but, like, that was just lucky because there was a prompt about it. But what did you do?
I don't even remember.
Did you do a persuasive essay?
No, I did not do a persuasive essay. I did creative.
Okay, good. Because if you do informative or persuasive, you're insane.
I think Crystal did persuasive. I'm not sure, though. I'm not sure. I don't know.
I thought it was buck wild.
Buck wild.
Buck wild. Because you have to have, like, just in your head facts about, I don't know, why cheese graters are better than knives. You know? And you have to be pulling out facts for the essay.
Yeah.
No one just knows that.
It's insane.
Yeah. QCS, what a time. I mean, we did not get a banquet. I'll tell you that much. Like, I think a teacher made us some Nutella sandwiches or something.
That's nice.
But only if you hadn't had breakfast, so, like, there weren't that many Nutella sandwiches. It was good, though. Like, they treated it. We once got in trouble, I think, for accidentally forgetting a pen. No, we had to, like, bring a little baggie in, right, of, like, the equipment you need for the test.
And it had to be see-through.
It was a practice test. It was the first practice test of many practice tests that would happen. And someone forgot to bring, like, a protractor or something because we didn't know we'd need one.
Yeah.
We hadn't needed one on the other practice test. That's what it was. So everyone was like, it's alright, it should be right. We don't need a right angle or a compass. But for that one we actually happened to need one, and the teachers got so mad and they were like, do you even want to do OP? Oh my god. And I was like, dude, we just forgot to bring a protractor.
That's what's crazy, is that they treat it like it's the end of the goddamn world.
Look at us now.
There are ways around OP. Even like at university. You can still apply for a university in 2021 even if you have no OP. There are ways around it.
Yeah.
They treat it like it's like if you don't do OP, it's the end of your life. You're just going to be like a tradie forever.
They don't treat it like that because they care about you. They treat it because it is just their school.
Yeah, they want the school to look good. Mm-hmm. That's it.
And it's not fair because these kids who actually wanted to do OP, but they're not like scoring high enough on the practice test, they're encouraged to not do it so that the average of the school goes up. Bit dodgy.
Very dodgy.
Oh well. At least I don't think that's a system anymore. Liam has to do something different.
Onto, is it ATAR or are they doing...
Girl, I don't know. Why are you asking me?
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. But, yeah, whack. OP, bye.
If you want more of Peter and Josh, take a detour to our podcast socials at Podcast Detour on Twitter and Detour the Podcast on Instagram.
It is time for the literature section.
We missed it last episode.
Yeah, but that's okay. That was like a catch-up episode.
Yeah.
I'm not at my house, so my literature
My
literature options are a bit limited. I've gotten a piece from Josh's personal library.
It's a bit outdated.
This is Your Awesome Year Ahead, Virgo, August 23 to September 23, 2017, by Mystic Medusa.
Harry got me this for my 17th birthday.
Bless you, Harry. Why does it have different star signs in here? I thought it was for Virgo. Look, there's Leo. That's me. Shall I read it for the 23rd of July and then I'll read yours as well?
Okay, yeah, sure.
This new moon lands in your soul sector, so obviously it regenerates at the deepest level.
Obviously.
Truth be told, the real work is done in the dark moon week leading up to this moon. Oh wow, this is a whole other world. I feel like I'm, you know how you know the Netflix series Sabrina?
Yes.
You know how there's like a whole world of witches going on just below the surface of everyone's everyday world? I feel like people who are into star signs are the world of witches. They have all of these dates and these like times to do things, and they're just living their life by that.
It's like their entire like daily behavior is influenced by these horoscopes.
Oh my goodness. Well, let's see what I need to do. That is when rest and relaxation, genuinely chilling out and not doing what you think you should do, okay, read, will have 10 times the usual effect. It is also when healing insights occur in the most organic feeling ways. Wow, this is gobbledygook.
Gobbledygook.
This is the realm of your secret places, sanctuary, connection with your version of the source, god, goddess, and empowerment through anonymity, like 12-step groups, for example.
I really want to be into star signs.
Did I just get recommended to a 12-step group?
Probably.
Oh my god.
I really want to believe that this is how life should be lived. Imagine what crazy world it would be if this stuff was like genuinely physically real, you know?
It is a brilliant...
I don't want to offend anyone.
For commencing a new yoga practice or resetting your vibe through power sleep, dream practices, art, poetry, and meditation.
I'm a master at resetting my vibe through sleep.
Whatever resonates with you.
Power sleep. Wow.
Yeah, how do you powerfully sleep?
Oh, well.
Tell me about it.
Stay up till 2 a.m. playing Minecraft.
Oh, that makes me want to play Minecraft.
Let's do it.
That's so good.
Man,
that's
Minecraft
my meditation.
Never goes down, in my opinion. Never.
Apparently, take up a new practice and bring it to your routine, or plan to take on treatment for big issues in your life at this time, especially anything addictive. Be it a dysfunctional relationship you can't shake, or binge anything.
I've been binging, girl. I've been binging.
You've been binging RuPaul's Race.
Star Trek, RuPaul's Races?
What did I just say? It just came out a bit odd.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
I've been binging some Star Trek. I've been binging some...
Next Gen? I'm hoping Next Gen.
No, it wasn't Next Gen. I've already seen Next Gen
of course.
2 times.
But you gotta showtime Next Gen.
I've been catching up on Discovery on Netflix.
Is it good? You recommend?
I'm up to season 3. Season 1 I didn't like that much, but season 2 and 3 were better.
Yeah?
Were better. You know why? Because one day I'm going to sit down with Tane and I'm going to watch all of Star Trek in chronological order. Season 1 and 2 of Discovery are like towards the beginning of the list. Like they're pretty much prequels to everything, right?
Yeah.
Season 3 is the last on the list. It takes place after everything. There's a 970-year gap between season 2 and season 3.
And everything sits in between.
Yeah. And girl, you're gonna have to watch it because it's blown my mind currently. I'm loving it.
I really want to. I also really want to watch the Picard series.
Yes!
How good does that look?
It looks fantastic.
Little Data.
I just enjoyed walking around and seeing Patrick Stewart's face on everything again.
It's just correct.
Anyway, back to the literature.
I should find yours now.
Yes.
Now that I know I have to do some power sleeping.
Oh, I just opened this shower gel that I had on the desk, and it smells.
Whoa. It smells like something. It smells like a lolly that I would get at the pool.
But it smells like a lolly that would definitely give you a headache if you sniffed it for too long. And
if I just let it touch my tongue.
Yeah.
I'm really bad with sugar. Like cream eggs, take one bite of that, I'm knocked out.
Knocked out?
Yeah.
Okay. What's my
Think back to 2017, the 13th of March.
Oh god, alright, I would have been like going into year 12.
Yeah, think back to that specific day, remember how you were feeling.
Yeah.
Does this resonate with you on that day only?
Okay, well I'm back there mentally.
Okay. Specifically 1:54.
In the morning?
It doesn't specify either or.
But that's in Sydney though.
Oh man.
I mean, that's close enough.
Yeah, it's better. It's closer than New
York.
Hong
Kong, Dubai.
Okay. People who show up in your life have something to teach you about your own persona now. If you're giving away your power, you will know it. It comes back to your appearance and vibe in the world. I think this guy really likes vibe. Mystic Medusa. Are you projecting the image you want? Or a simulacrum? That's a fun word. Simulacrum.
Simulacrum?
Simulacrum? Simulacrum.
Simulacrum.
Yummy.
Wow. Word of the week.
Simulacrum of someone you used to be. Is someone or something challenging your identity? Are you being constricted as an individual? It's time to consider what's challenging your autonomy and your freedom to be you. Full moons illuminate what you would not normally be able to see, and the most important thing with this one is that you stay serene and extremely objective. At the most fundamental level, make sure all your personal identity papers and passports are in a safe place and up to date. Are you... This is just saying that you were about to get identity frauded on the 13th of March.
Identity theft.
Oh my god.
I mean,
like
that's
physically, not just like metaphorically. You need to get your passport and hang on tight. Someone about to steal.
All that like baloney about like stuff holding you back from your personality and all of that.
Mm-hmm. Nah.
I'm sorry.
You were peaking.
This was beginning of 2017, the year after I came out. I was like living no secrets on me.
A free man. At a higher level, be ready to defend your right to be your own person and set the course for your own life. Connect to more certainty about who you are and what you want. and how you express that in the world.
Well, there you go.
I hope you took that to heart on the 13th of March.
I didn't even have this book on the 13th of March.
When did you
My
get given it?
My birthday in 2017.
Ah, that
so towards
makes
the end of the year.
Bit of a dodge book to get as a birthday present for someone who's a Virgo.
Yeah.
But thank you, Harry.
At least
thank
it's
you.
not Sagittarius, right at the end of the year.
At least.
Capricorn, December. Ooh.
I was recently told that I was asked when I was turning 21, and I said August, and they were like, "Oh my god, I knew you were young, but I didn't know you were that young." And then I was like, "What? When's your birthday?" And she's like, "I turned 22 in June."
A 21-year-old telling a 20-year-old,
Oh my god.
I knew you were young, but I didn't know you were that young.
I was wigged.
Oh god. All right,
That's the life I'm living. And with that, I think
we'll love you and leave you.
Leave you be, bid you adieu. I hope you enjoyed our nattering. And thank you for coming along with us on this lovely conversational ride.
2021 hype train.
Yeah, we're getting into it. I'll see you next time, lovelies.
Mwah.